Extreme Rules comes this Sunday live on pay-per-view and, of course, the WWE Network. Right now looks to be the finalized card. Extreme Rules match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. Submission match for the WWE Women's Championship. Charlotte versus Natalya. The new stipulation, Ric Flair is banned from ringside. The WWE United States title is on the line as Rusev goes against Kalisto. The WWE Tag Team titles, The New Day versus the Vaudevillains. Fatal 4-Way. For the WWE Intercontinental title, The Miz defends against three other challengers in Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn. It's a first ever Asylum match, Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. It's a Texas Tornado Tag Team match, the Usos versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. In a kickoff pre-show match, no DQ, Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. So that is the full match card. Of course, the WWE could throw a bonus match. They could throw a bonus segment, an in-ring segment. I don't know if the WWE is going to do that. Now, on paper, I gotta say, the card looks decent. Maybe you could say solid. I wouldn't say stellar. But it's got the potential to be a good pay-per-view. I wish there could be a little bit more of Extreme Rules matches, like the United States title match should have a stipulation. The Tag Team title match should have some sort of a stipulation. But I know that they got Money in the Bank coming up, and that involves ladders. And then later on in the year, you got TLC, and that involves chairs and tables. And so I can almost see where the WWE is coming from by not really going to the extreme, although the pay-per-view is called Extreme Rules. Like I said, if I were booking things, I know we're in the PG era, but barbed wire rope match, ambulance match, stretcher match, first blood match where, you know, just a little bit of blood and bam, first blood. But nope, can't do that. We got to, you know, we don't want to risk. We don't want to think outside the box. We don't know. So let's run down my predictions, and I'll be here with the gameplay of each and every match as long as this video gets enough likes, comments, and as long as enough people keep subscribing and sharing my videos. Extreme Rules coverage will be here all week long, and especially on Sunday, where I'll be giving my exclusive opinions and commentaries of each and every match as it happens. I might even be doing a live stream during Extreme Rules. So let's start from the bottom. Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. What the hell is this doing on the pre-show match? I'll never know. I don't get the logic behind that. We didn't even see Ziggler and Baron Corbin featured on Monday Night Raw, so that shows you how important Ziggler and Corbin are. So if it's on the kickoff show, you'd have to assume that Baron Corbin is going to get the victory, especially it being a no disqualification match. Texas Tornado Tag Team match. We have not seen one of these in a hell of a long time. And although we've seen this match a million zillion times, at least they added something different, making it a Texas Tornado match. The Usos versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. You gotta give it to Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, because if they don't win this match, well, then they truly are buried. I don't like to use that term, buried or jobbed out, but they definitely would be buried if the WWE goes in that direction. Ladies and gentlemen, up next is Asylum match. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho, and what's going to be one of the most dynamic, diverse, one of the most unique matches in WWE history. You would have to assume that Dean Ambrose comes away with the victor. Although, if they're going to build Chris Jericho up, you know, I always think about this in the back of my mind. You know, Chris Jericho's a hell of a heel. You know, Chris Jericho may not be as good as he was, but he's still good. Chris Jericho, you know, could be one of those guys that, you know, challenges for the WWE title. So you can't always count Jericho out, but you gotta say Dean Ambrose has to win this match. Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental title. The Miz versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Cesaro. Now, I want Cesaro to win, but you gotta think that The Miz is gonna come out of this still the champion. There's gotta be more mileage. There's gotta be more leverage for The Miz in this one. So that's what I'm thinking. That's my process. The Miz comes out champion. The WWE Tag Team titles, The New Day versus the Vaudevillains, in a fresh new match. The WWE in the new era of new matches, new concepts, different storylines, different scenarios. I would assume this is where the Vaudevillains comes away the new Tag Team champions, because the New Day are so popular. The New Day is so over. They don't need the tag team title. So I give this one to the Vaudevillains. The United States Championship is on the line as Rusev versus Kalisto. Well, Kalisto is injured. He wasn't on SmackDown. A lot of people thought he wasn't going to make it at Extreme Rules, but I guess he will make it at Extreme Rules because this match is going to happen. Rusev, Kalisto, and the rumors of John Cena returning. Is Kalisto going to overcome the odds knowing that he's going into this match not 100%? Is he going to be the biggest little underdog? I would say Kalisto. I don't know. I'm kind of. This is not as predictable as I thought. I'm gonna go with Kalisto on this one. Natalya, Charlotte submission match for the Women's Championship. You want to see Natalya win this one, but you gotta think it's gotta be Charlotte because they're holding off Sasha Banks' return until, around SummerSlam, where those two you would have to assume are going to go at it. And there's a lot of assumptions being made by this in this video if you're not paying attention. So, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a solid match. It's probably going to be one of the matches of the night. But, yeah, I see Natalya. And if they do give it to Natalya, well, then, I don't know how lengthy of a run her championship reign would be. But would the WWE pull the trigger? Well, you'll never know. And then the WWE World Heavyweight title on the line, Extreme Rules Warfare. AJ Styles goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns. AJ Styles is not getting any younger. You would think that the WWE, and with the rumors, and I'm going by the rumors, that, AJ Styles and Roman Reigns, this is going to continue to Money in the Bank, which I hope it doesn't. I mean, these two have been putting on some excellent matches. Make no mistake about it. The storyline has been top-notch. It's probably the best storyline in WWE today. But after all the controversy, after all the conflict that happened at the last pay-per-view, you got to wonder, is there going to be interference? Is there going to be shenanigans? Is there going to be high drama in this Extreme Rules match where there is anything goes? But, you got to pick it safe. You got to stay safe with Roman Reigns. But I'll tell you what, if AJ Styles won, I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't lose sleep over it. Your comments, your opinions, this is my predictions. I'll be here all week long running down Extreme Rules, news, rumors, headlines, and all the top in the WWE. Subscribe.